crack open our little Oni boy. Pop him for 1, and Jezder is out of there. Alright, excelente. Close, another close one, but man. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Rakdos is Backdos. Yes, blood sacrifice engine. That's what we're talking about, is an engine runs on blood. Maybe you'll get this deep cut, guys. Humanity is dead. Hell is full. Blood is fuel. What's that from? I think I did it wrong. If you know that reference, if you know that reference, man, please leave a comment. So, before we get to the shakedown breakdown here, where blood is fuel for our terrible blood engines, I need you to do something for me. If you're not subscribed yet, please tenderly press that subscribe button. Gently press that like button. Press that little thumbs up right there. It's so easy to help support the channel. And also, if you don't, the like and subscribe will come and brutally maul you with his vicious techno werewolf claws and chase you down on his light cycle. It's gonna happen. So watch out for the like and subscribe. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillanj for all live streaming goodness. Big shout out to 2 new people here. We have Flame Angel and Coors Mad. This is their first time here. Welcome to you both. You can get your first streamer shout out too if you come on by. Check out our Discord community. We would love to have you there for all the latest news, information, and questions you may have in Discord. You can get this deck and all the other ones that I build on my AetherHub down below. Would love to have you there. Check that out if you want this build. And of course, I'd like to extend a personal invitation to you. Join our channel. It's a great way to support me directly. You can hit that little join button, get all kind of bonuses and perks in the Discord. You can suggest decks, do all kind of fun things like that. So you can check that out down below. So what are we talking about with the Blood Engine? Kumano faces Kakkazan. Probably one of the better new red cards that we have seen coming up in a while. 1 red drop, immediately 1 damage to opponent and planeswalker. Really, really good there. Then the next turn, whenever the next creature comes in, it gets a 1/1 counter on it. Then you exile it and it becomes a 2/2 haste human shaman. And then if a creature dealt damage this turn by a source you control would die, exile it instead. Really, really, really useful in getting those resurrecting creatures out of there, those reanimated creatures out of the graveyard. Rabbit Battery. Again, we're going to be using a lot of engines. We're going to be using a lot of artifacts for this deck. Not colors artifacts, but artifacts, usually red artifacts, to get kind of a flow going here. Rabbit Battery is a really good one. It's great to crack open. It's a great artifact sacrifice. It's great for early damage. And it's great to just give haste and 1/1. All around solid card. If you haven't built this one yet, this is a solid addition to any deck. Voldaren Epicure. Now we're going to get to the blood fuel, because mankind is dead and blood is fuel. 1/1 vampire, 1 red. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to each opponent, and you create a blood token, and it's a 1/1 creature. Fantastic stuff there. Does a lot of stuff for 1 red mana. We're going to want that blood token because those are artifacts, and we want to do direct damage, because again, blood is fuel. Voltaic Surge. Here's why. Voltaic Surge, as an addition to this spell, you could sacrifice an artifact. Deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If this spell's additional cost was paid, deals 4 damage instead. For 1 red mana, what's the additional cost? Sacrifice an artifact. Well, what is a blood token? It is a token artifact. That's why blood is fuel. Arms Scavenger. Surprise! Now you have to throw your phone into a giant vat of acid. It's an alchemy deck, guys. It's an alchemy deck. 1 red and 1 will get you Human Warrior, and you can cycle through his spell book. He will give you a random artifacts and spells there. He also kind of looks like Seth Rogen with a beard. Human Warrior. He will bring in some cheap artifacts all around there. Really, really useful. If you don't want him, you can just fill in something else there. We can do the alternate build in a little bit, but this really is focused in alchemy. Magda, Brazen, Outlaw. Great additional here because she is going to build us treasure tokens, which will help us ramp. Other dwarves you control really doesn't matter. One red and 2/1, and the dragon thing doesn't matter. We really just want her to kind of push and create treasure tokens, which of course are artifacts. Please remember that. Treasure tokens are artifacts, blood tokens are artifacts. Fantastic. Molten Impact. You will start hearing me talk about molten reactors a lot. Because I like mentioning molten salt reactors, which is a type of nuclear reactor. Molten salt reactor impact here deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If excess damage was dealt this way, your next instant or sorcery spell, it deals the excess damage to target creature or planeswalker. So if I do 2 damage to somebody with this instead of 4, that extra 2 basically just floats in the air until I cast another instant or sorcery. Then that 2 goes on to somebody else. It sprays hot molten salt all over somebody else. Hot, sticky molten salt all over somebody else. Terrible, terrible fate. So, really, really good one. Really, really solid. Cheered 71 bits like that. Thank you, Silent Snow. Sanguine Statuette. This is going to be a really, really important one here. I never really got to use this one. 1 red and 1. When Sanguine Statuette enters the battlefield, create a blood token. Again, blood is fuel. Whenever you sacrifice a blood token, you may have Sanguine Statuette become a 3/3 vampire artifact creature with haste until the end of turn. What do we want to do? We want to sacrifice those blood tokens. How do we sacrifice blood tokens? By casting Volstaic Surge, by doing anything we can to crack them open. But we have special things that will crack open blood tokens. Because, again, guys, how many times can I say it? How many times can I say it, guys? Blood is fuel. Sokenzan Smelter. Goblin Artificer. Look, he's making an Oni mask. 1 red and 1. 2/2. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 1 and sacrifice an artifact. If you do, create a 2/1 red construct artifact creature token with haste. So he makes a 3/1 Oni robot with haste if we sacrifice tokens, treasure tokens, blood tokens, whatever we want. Whenever we sacrifice a blood token, a Sanguine Statuette comes to life with haste and can immediately attack people. Fantastic stuff. And then we combine that with Oni-Cult Anvil. Whenever one or more artifacts leave your control, remember, blood tokens are artifacts, treasure tokens are artifacts. Create a 1/1 colorless construct of a tiny little Oni robot toy. Look at that guy. He's doing stuff. It only triggers once a turn, but if we have multiple of these Oni-Cult Anvils out, we will absolutely do it. It's blood! Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Snow, for reminding me that it is in fact blood. Sacrifice an artifact. Oni-Cult Anvil deals 1 damage to each opponent. You gain 1 life. So that is another sacrifice outlet for blood tokens. We can keep sacrificing blood tokens and deal 1 damage to each opponent and gain 1 life because it's blood. Then, we're gonna keep going, guys. Blood is fuel. 2 black mana and 1, we get Sanguine Brushstroke. When Sanguine Brushstroke enters the battlefield, create a blood token and conjure a card named Blood Artist on the battlefield. Whenever you sacrifice a blood token, each opponent loses 1 life. So the more fuel we use, the more they get drained, the more damage they take, the more it hurts them, the more pain they're in. Yes, and the more little terrible Oni robots we make, and the more explosions, the more fire, the more death. It just builds and builds and builds. So this will create blood tokens. It will also create blood artists, which will have sacrifice outlets for our enchantment creatures, and punish them if they try to hit a board wipe, because it will make them lose a ton of life if we've already been hitting them with life loss. If we've already been pummeling them early in the game, they probably will not be able to come back from that blood artist loss right there. Then we're going to finish it off with the Blood Servitor. Look at this creepy guy. When Blood Servitor enters the battlefield, create a blood token. 2/2. 3 to put down. He creates a blood token as a construct. Perfect thing to sacrifice. Probably probably one of the least useful cards in the deck if you want to swap him out. I'm not going to be mad at you. Overall, I think it's fairly useful to have him, just to have another blood way to generate blood. Then, of course, we're going to get to the mana base right here. It's going to be looking at... we don't really need black that much, so we're going to have 2 Hive of the Eye Tyrants, 2 Swamps, 1 Takenuma Abandoned Mire, 2 Den of the Bugbears, 5 Mountains, 1 Sokenzan Crucible Defiance. I would actually up that. I'm going to actually up that. Why am I lagging so much here? I would actually up that to... Let me get rid of that mountain. And let me put 1 more Sokenzan Crucible of Defiance, so you can create 1/1 colorless spirit tokens with haste. 4 Blightstep Pathway, so you can get, or Seer Step or Blightstep, so you can get some variety in your mana build, so you can make sure you have black and red in there. And 3 Haunted Ridges. Again, black is not super important. We have just a smattering of black in here. You can add more Sanguine Brushstroke if you want. That can be more useful with Oni-Cult Anvil. You can actually run this completely red if you want. That was the original kind of version. I modified it. I added the darkness in there, as I want to do. So let's take a look under the hood here into the Blood Engine. What is it looking like? 1.7 average with only 20 mana. Yes, it is hyper aggro. 19 creatures of all over the place. Artificers, Berserkers, down to Warriors. 4 instants, 4 sorceries, 14 artifacts, 5 enchantments, 20 lands with a 1.7 average casting cost. 36 red and only 6 black. So we are really living it up in the red. However, we do want to be able to cast black when we need it. It can be crucial for that Oni Anvil. We have our lovely Rakdos backs on there. Let's take a look at it in horizontal view. Where is my horizontal gang? Where are you guys? I have not heard any horizontal gang representation in a while, guys. So the only thing we have that is 3 is Sanguine Brushstroke. That is the only thing we have that is 3, along with Blood Servitor. Everything else is a 1-drop or a 2-drop. So really, once you have maybe 3 or 4 mana on the board, you're pretty good. So that's why you want to get your man lands in. That's why you're going to want your alternate lands. That's why you really only want 20 lands in here altogether, because really it's not super useful to get stuck with a ton of lands. It's just you're kind of going to get stymied. This really is kind of dyed in the wool. I don't really have sideboard options. It really is kind of a dyed-in-the-wool alchemy, especially since we're kind of using the this Molten Impact and stuff. I will put an alternate build up in the description if you really want to see what a standard build looks like. I will build one and kind of throw it on there and link you to that. But I think it does probably work best in alchemy. It doesn't require that many alchemy cards. You can build it kind of regular, but it is a very fun deck. Let's get into it. We are still hard stuck in Diamond 1. We keep getting right up to Mythic. We keep edging Mythic, you know what I mean? We just keep getting right up to Mythic and then pulling back, and then right up to Mythic and then pulling back. So maybe tomorrow we'll actually hit it and we'll get our lovely Mythic release. But maybe today, who knows? Let's see. Alright, so I've done a couple of games with Blood Engine. I want to also, if I haven't said it already, give a big shout out to Nukes, the maestro of Mono Red, the Red Mage himself, the Crimson King, however you want to call him. He's a big member of our community. He's been a villain for a long time. I adapted his Blood Token Sacrifice Mono Red, but I said, let's give it a villainous twist. Let's add black into it. Oh, yes, it's that sweet music. Let's add black into Mono Red, because it can only be better enhanced with darkness. So, I did like his Blood Engine idea, but I said, you know, we got to get Oni-Cult in there. We can get some other things going on. I feel like we're missing out on a lot of different blood options and artifact engine options if we're limiting ourselves to, if we're really just limiting ourselves to the most basic stuff here. So, right. How's everybody doing tonight? We feeling good? We feeling good? We are good. All right. Let's get the Sokenzan Smelter out. Whoever Sokenzan smelt it, Sokenzan dealt it. That's pretty funny, right? It's a funny thing that people say. Let's auto pay. Let's crack that open. Let's swing in. Right, puff, puff. There you go. Trellisaria, Moon Dancer. Dice 108. Oh, Dice 108. Very cool. Hey, how you doing, Dice 108? Have you seen you around before? Dice 108? I don't know if we have, so let's do this. Next, watch this. So we crack, auto pay, crack that blood. We turn Sanguine Statuette, take action. That becomes a statue with haste, and then we rush. Long time no see, Mr. Dice. Long time no see, Mr. Dice. It's good to see you again. There we go. Yeah, that's what we want there. Alright. So we can play another statue, crack it, and hit. Well, I'm trying to, man. I've been hard stuck at D1 for about like a week. I win 3 games, I get right up to the edge of where I need to be, and then I lose it. So, what's he gonna gain? Is he do gain 3 life? Probably. Yeah. I don't know if that's gonna help though. Voltic Surge, 2 damage. Blood Statue, okay. Do that next. Do that. Crack that. Molten Impact. We can do it on that. Take action. Oh, I should have done that earlier, and I'd have won there. Well, I'm still going to win. It doesn't really matter. Alright. I'm still going to win. Alright. What is he going to do? Add gains there. Okay. There's tons of mana. 80 bajillion tons of mana. Quench my thoughts with gasoline. Cause give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh, yeah. Nukes. The nukes. It's the nukes, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, and I burn. Fuel is pumping engines, burning hard, loose, and clean. And I burn, fuel in my direction, quench my thoughts with gasoline. Nukes, I made Dark Blood Engine, man. I took your Blood Engine and I've corrupted it with Dark Power. Okay? I can't help. I am what I am. Thank you, Dice. I added black into it, man. It was crawling. It was crying out for the sweet embrace of darkness. So that's what I had to do, man. I shoved Oni. I said Oni Anvil belongs in there, and if we're gonna make blood tokens and be sacrificing thing, why don't we add freaking whatchamacallit in there too? Sanguine Brushstroke, since we're already in alchemy. Like, you know. Because I want to take a look at it. I was interested, and I saw somebody else playing it. I think somebody else copied it out of your AetherHub. I do. Did it get a lot of AetherHub hits? Frost Lunacrux. I just played this guy. Let's do Voldaren Epicure. And I said, you know what? Seeing it play, I kind of looked at it and I was playing around with it, and I was like, this is good. And then somebody played it against me, and I was like, all right, I get this now, man. Seeing somebody beat my ass with it really helped me get perspective. Tainted Adversary. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, so let's do Molten Impact. I ran into somebody playing it, so... I assume it had to be yours. Who else is playing Sanguine Statuette and Blood Servitor? You know what I mean? Like, nobody else is doing that. Oh, Molten Impact is brutal, my dude. Molten Salt Reactor. Anybody know what a molten salt reactor is? It's a type of nuclear reactor. Excess infusion. Sokenzan, Voltaic Surge. Who did I kill? I killed that. So we can do this. Oh my goodness, freaking Molten Impact, bro. We can't even get right, bro. We can't even get right. There's Oni Anvil Cult. Molten Salt Reactor, bro. So now with Oni Anvil Cult, when we start sacrificing blood tokens, see he's got Blood Purveyor there, which means that we're gonna have to kick it into high gear. We're gonna have to get a Oni Anvil Cult reactor there. There we go. All right. Let's see if he falls for the attacking meme. Frost Lunacrux. I think he was playing this earlier when I played him. Okay. He's a new Shambler Zombler. Blambler Blombler. Okay. Coors Matt, how you doing? Onyx Wolf, New York Street Heart. What's up? Who else is here? Dice. Alright, he's got that. Downfall. So he can swing in with his Blood Bile Purveyor. He'll do 6 damage. But I'm going to hurt him. I'm going to put some dirt in his eye. Alright, so first things first, let's crack. Let's crack that bad boy open. And drink the sweet juices inside. Let's put down that guy. Okay. Alright. Hey, Onyx Wolf, how you doing, my dude? I can do 4 damage. Sacrificing artifact. Alright, so yeah, we're definitely going to kill that guy. That guy's dead. What do we got here? We got Boots of Speed. Enters the battlefield. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's do that. So let's do that. Let's do that. Resolve. Let's crack open a cold one. Let's crack open a boy with the cold ones. As you do. Let's swing in. Pop, 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 pop. Alright. 1 damage to any target. And then, of course, we do that. And then, of course, we add that onto that. And, of course, we sacrifice him to blow him up. There you go. Problem solved. Diamond Certify. There you go. 2 up, none down. Oh shit, are you guys getting some feedback? Hopefully you weren't getting feedback on that. Alright. Alright, here we go. Let's keep it going. Thank you for following Cores, Matt. Can we get some Gruul love? We can eventually, Cores, Matt. I have Gruul on my channel. Are you just coming off YouTube, my dude, or are you coming off just random off Twitch, my guy? Because I have a YouTube channel. I have plenty of Gruul decks for your perusal enjoyment. Fastest growing YouTube channel in the world. I gain at least 1 million followers every day. Oh, you come from YouTube. Yeah, we'll get back to Gruul. A lot of people do not like my Gruul builds, man. They're probably one of the lowest rated builds I put out. People just don't seem to respond well to them. Which is why I frequently don't do Gruul as often. The viewership on those are real down. But we will eventually revisit. I do want to do a Gruul Legends. It is a little bit played out at this point, but I will probably do it. Yeah. Generally, Azorius and Gruul do very bad. Anything with black or mono black or white is generally more on my brand. So, you know. But I'll do it, my guy. I'll get there eventually. It's Counterspell. Bad gamer. Let's do that. He's going to hold priority forever. That's awesome. It's really great when people hold priority. I really like it. My turn. So let's do... keep holding priority, dude. Just keep doing it. I love when you hold priority. I love when you hold priority. It just makes me so happy that you just make me waste my time here. Oh, an unexpected windfall. What an amazing thing you've done. Smoldering Egg. I can tell you right now, dude, that's gonna die. That's gonna die. Yeah, Cathartic Pyre. Who you hitting with Cathartic Pyre? Who you gonna draw cards for Cathartic Pyre? Good for you, my bro. Yeah, you do you, man. You burning through cards, my dude. Alright, might have some counter spells in there. I don't know. He's mostly just had burns and other crazy shit. Okay, so let's do... Let's do that first. Might have a counter spell. Garu from One Punch Man. I don't. You know, I was just thinking about watching One Punch Man the other day. Let's put on Sokenzan Smelter. Let me look him up. So you think Garu looks like me from One Punch Man? Or no, Garu sounds like me. I don't look like Garu. Either way. The manga, I was thinking about, it's on Netflix, right? I was thinking about watching it on Netflix. I was scrolling through Netflix and I was like, man, I know all the memes from One Punch Man, but I've never actually watched it. Like, maybe I should watch it. Sacrifice now one, hit him with the... do 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 do. Really, dude? Hideous laughter? That's what you're gonna hit me with? Wow. I was not expecting a hideous laughter meme here, man. If he can defeat anyone with one punch, how can anybody be a competition? Real wild dude, Sunbro Beetle. How you doing, my guy? Oh my lord. Sokenzan Smelter. He's gonna bash him. Sacrifice an artifact. Okay, let's see. He could have a mill. I mean, he could mill. Well, he could draw another Tasha's here, but I imagine he'd have played it already. How you doing, wild dude? Galvanic Iteration. Who's he gonna hit with? Expressive Iteration. Double Iteration. That's going to be 4. Oh, shit. Well, that did it. That fucked me over right there, man. That's going to put me at 1. You might be able to mill me out right there. Freaking mana, bro. freaking mana, bro. Don't even have a manland to call my own, man. And I got manlands in there. There's Invoke Calamity without paying their mana cost. Look at that. He got the Invoke Calamity right there. So he will hit Tasha's. I'm sown. Total mana value of 6. So he can cast Tasha's. He can cast a Braid. Tasha's will... Yeah, Tasha's will probably kill me, bro. Tasha's will probably kill me, yeah. Yeah, I have nothing left after Tasha's. It's a cheap deck. Look at that, man. Son of a bitch, man. Never thought I'd flood out on this deck, man. So I got 21 mana in this deck. I never thought I would flood out. Especially without getting a manland. Unbelievable loss there. Unbelievable loss there, man. 1 away. Pretty much any card would have made me win except for a mana. Let me make sure I have the manlands in here. I'm almost positive I do, but Lord have mercy, man. Yeah, I'm positive I got man. Yeah, I got manland. 2 Den of the Bugbears, 2 Hive of the Eye Tyrants. Basically, I only have 5 mountains, and I drew a stock standard mountain. Wow, absolutely terrible. Pretty much any card would have been a victory, except for a land. That is a scarecrow right there, guys. That is a scarecrow. Again, 21 lands in this deck. Maybe 20 is what I need to live at. Maybe 20 is where I need to live at. I don't know. Maybe. You know? Maybe that's where we need to live at. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I mean, just the absolute setup, perfect circumstances to lose there. We can hit Voldaren. Let's do Den into Voldaren. Hongnador. We got 2 pups here. Little Howling at the Moon pups. Sanguine Statuette. Gain life. We can't let that doggy get big. So let's push. Pop, puff, puff. There we go. Tolvar, Dire Overlord. Voltic Surge. Well, you already know what we're going to do with that guy, huh? Take action. Take action. Thank you. Swingy. Doosh, doosh, doosh. Down to 9, 9 to 20. Not bad. Alright. So we get a mana. Kessig Wolf Rider, not a great grab for him. Kessig Naturalist, decent. Oni-Cult Anvil, yes, we will do that. We will do that. Because then, of course, we will activate it. Activate the Molten Salt Core Reactor. And then, of course, do that. Take action. Hit. Swing. You know the rest of the story. There you go. Howlpack Piper, a little bit of a problem. We'll see. Blue. Okay, so we're gonna do this. They're gonna werewolf out there. Child of the Pack, very nice. Okay, Rabbit Battery. Rabbit Battery. How to get those last little bit out. So we gotta swing. Tyrant. Den of the Bugbear. If we did Den of the Bugbear. Block. Hive Tyrant, you'd have to double block. We're gonna hold steady. That's what we're gonna do. So we gotta double cast something. So let's cancel attacks. Let him swing in. We're running a little low on gas here. Maybe we do need less mana in this deck. Maybe I wasn't joking earlier, man. We might be able to break him here if he messes up. We might be able to break him here if he screws up. Let's receive. It's strange to slow the reactor core down a little bit. It's strange to Arlen Pack's Hope. Ooh, that's not good. She's gonna be in werewolf form. Does she have haste though? Yes, she does have haste. Oof. Okay, so that's going to be 12. 21 is not enough. I think she's going to want to swing fully in on us. Or she's going to swing like that on us. Okay. No blocks. Good move, not blocking. Good move, not blocking. My turn. Okay. All right. They go normal again. Hey, hey, it's Drift Ronin. Who's he going to put down? Averbuk Companion? Inferno of the Star Mounts. Holy shit. Did not expect that, big boy. I did not expect that, big boy. Inferno of the effing Star effing Mounts, bro. Wow. Rat and Cutthroat. Okay. He's gonna swing. Bang. Kumano. Kumano faces Kakkazan. So if I go in, I gotta do 1 damage, 2 damage. Yeah, I got this. Let's get rid of Tolvar. And then we tap him into hell. Boop. Bye-bye. Just tap him into hell. You just give them a little tap, and you just send them on their way. You don't worry about where they're going. You don't got to worry about where they're going. You just send them. That's the important thing. Whew. Narrow one there. Absolutely narrow one. But we had the tools at our disposal. Absolutely. We had the we had it down to the we had the mathematics down to the wire on that one. Very nice. Mythos 13. How you doing, Mythos 13? What is up, my dude? Coors Matt, how's everybody doing? We got real quiet audience tonight. I can only assume it's because you are simply in awe of what you are watching. I can only not assume it's just because you're watching. Happy belated birthday. Well, happy belated birthday to you too, my guy. And you're saying to yourself, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't matter if it makes sense. Wow, that's a god-awful hand. Same with Brushstroke, drop that. Alright. Might want to get rid of those double lands there. He's coming in tapped. So we're going to hit Kumano. Kerbango. Okay, let's do that. Comes an additional 1. He's running that. See if he's got the counter spells on him. You don't have the counter spells yet. I've been doing that my whole life, and people are always confused by it. And I'm like, well, when it's your birthday, maybe I won't see you. You know what I mean? So I'm saying happy birthday to you too. You know, that's all. Exile, transform. Okay, let's do that. Oni-Cult Anvil into the Epicure. He already lost his blood token. There it is. Boosh. Alright, and turn. We can crack the Anvil on my turn. There's City Stalker. Crack the Anvil on my turn. Get rid of that. He'll pop that for me. See if we get a little bit of removal in our hand. No, it's going to be a Magda. It's going to be Magdalena. So let's keep the pressure on. Ah, Gemini? No, wait. Cancer? Meat Hook. Yeah, that sucks. Meat Hook is our natural enemy right there. Meat Hook is in fact our natural enemy. Yeah. Alright, keep hitting the gain and drain. Do 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 do. Alright, let's hit the let's push it. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything to me either. I don't put any stock in actual horoscopology and astrology. Hey, thank you so much, Nukes. I'm having really fun with this endarkened nuke deck here. Core concept by me, but by Tanuki, and then I added the darkness, as I am wont to do. Very cool though. Very cool though. And that's going to be the death sentence for me. Maybe we really do have too much mana in this deck, man. Maybe we really do. Maybe we really do, man. Maybe we got to modify the. It's 21, but we're 1.7 CMC, bro. Maybe we got to go down to 20. For real, though. Veo Clue. Puff, puff. Alright, so we're dead. Let's modify it one down, see if that works pretty good. We're still, I mean, this has basically been my whole day. I've been running everything in whatchamacallit, in Diamond, and I go up 2, down 2, up 1, down 1, up 3, down 2, up 1, down 2, down 3, up 2. I mean, that's basically it. Hey! Okay, no problem, Country Fried. Thank you for coming by. Let's modify this mana base a little bit, my dudes. Thank you so much, Country Fried. Haunted Ridge. Let's get rid of one of those. And let us add Kumano. More Kumanos. Volt Surge, Molten Impact, Arms Scavenger. Let's add more Kumanos. Let's add another 1 red. Let's try that. Alright guys, I think this will be the last one. Getting an early good grasp on this one. Hey, we're up to 1,012 followers, that's great. Jezzer. Yes, Jezzer. Anybody remember Jezball? Okay. Let's do that. Let's do Sokenzan Smelter. We haven't had any, we basically haven't had him out at all. It's kind of the core. There's the Dragon Spark reactor, so he's running reactor core. Okay, we're having a bit of a mirror match here, boys. Okay. Gonna Volt Surge me. I have a Volt Surge, except mine's premium. So okay, yeah, we're totally we are totally in a mirror match here, boys, against Jezzer. going to take it. Oof. I'm going to end the turn. I don't think I'm going to sack it yet. I don't want to sack it yet. Experimental synthesizer. Okay. It's doing something a little different. Oh, there's his smelter. Okay. So we're going to Molten Impact his smelter, obviously. Alright. Is he going to sack something? Yeah, he's going to sacrifice. He's got the same deck as me, basically. Dragon Spark Reactor. He's going to put that on there. Okay. And he's going to swing. Pop, puff. Okay. Alright. That's going to be Blood Servitor. Volt Surge on that guy. On that island boy. Infernal Grasp. He's going to take 2 damage to get rid of him. I don't know how good of a trade that is. Especially when he's just going to do 1 damage. That's a sorcery, so let's put out Blood Servitor. Let's do that. There we go. Experimental Sacrifice. Experimental Synthesizer Sacrifice now. Voldaren Epicure. Alright. Bugbear, let's put that down. Kumano faces Kakkazan. One damage. Let's get rid of that guy. Alright. Let's swing in. He's got his Dragon Spark. He's got a little bit charged up here. But he's kind of running low on gas, I guess. Another Dragon Spark. I don't know why he's not. I don't know why he's not using a. I don't know why he's not using a. His manland there. So let's swing in with that guy. Let's crack that guy open for the sweet juices inside of him. There you go. Blood-Tide Harvester, very nice. Dragon Spark Reactor. And Dragon Spark Reactor gonna make me react up, you know what I'm saying? Alright, he's gonna sack that, he's gonna sacrifice that. Is he gonna swing in with the 1/1? No, he's not. Ooh, Bloodstroke. Okay. Don't have enough for Bloodstroke. Rogue Maverick. 6-month streak with the Gold Lotus for Rogue Maverick. Though I had a blue-white control player on the ropes with mono green, he took long and got double Ameria thanks to that blue Phoenix. Oh, blue Phyrexian. Okay, yeah. I didn't read it correctly. I thought you said blue Phoenix. And I was like, blue Phoenix, that's not a thing. Alright, there's the last Dragon Spark Reactor in the world. He's going to pay. He's going to pay to bring him in. He's going to sacrifice that guy. He's going to hit this Dragon Spark. He's going to do that. Okay, so he can sacrifice it for 5. If he hits me for 3, let's do that. Bolt Surge. Okay. Zores and killed the little snack. You killed the snack? What is wrong with you, dude? Oof, down to the wire here. My turn. And it's exactly what I need, and I win immediately. Okay, wonderful. Gonna go for the old Stignox special here. Get rid of that. Crack open our little Oni boy. Pop him for 1, and Jezder is out of there. Alright, excelente. Close, another close one, but man, we squeak it out. Alright, boys, we're going to wrap it up right there. That's pretty good overall, man. Holding my own in Diamond. Decent matchups, but solid work overall. Again, big shout out to Tanuki. I'll link his AetherHub in the description. I took one of his decks, I added black, corrupted it with the darkness of the swamps, as I do, and I think it's all the better for it. If you want Tanuki's pure build, I will link you a copy to that. That was my starting point, but of course I twisted it beyond recognition. Oh, yes. So until next time, boys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Adios, everyone. Bye-bye.